Hey, what's up, guys? You're here for another mod review thing. Technically, I've already, actually, not technically, I have already done this. Except the last time, well, it didn't work very well. I was running at like 4 FPS. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be running at what, 60, 100, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, basically, since I'm able to actually do it now, I thought I'd actually do a good mod review on it. Or, well, none of my videos are actually good. But I guess I'll do a better mod review. That's what I should say. Yeah, so I'll probably do several parts of this, depending on what you guys want. So yeah, but in this part, I'm going to be reviewing the first, or the season 1, season 2, 3, and 4 suits. So yeah, or I guess you can call it season 4 Future Flash if you really want to. I call it season 4. Well, most of the time I call it season 3 since it's a third suit, but it's really season 4. So if I say season 3 and I don't correct myself, it's actually season 4 or Future Flash. This one is season 2 and 3. Okay, anyways, let's get into it. So, as you guys know, the Speedster Heroes mod is something I use in my Flash, or Speedster Survival thing. So, yeah. Now, the way that you use the powers is by, actually I'll do super power, and I'll remove. Yeah, so the way that you get the power is by either commands, which is this command, except replace Strict Lidle with your Minecraft name, and you get it. Or what you can do is if you want to craft it, you can craft it by doing, so I don't know how to craft it, I'm not gonna lie. Just go over here, just drink this, and I got power. So yeah, now whenever you make a suit, or at least most of the time whenever I make a suit, I always start off with season 1 Flash, because that's what everything, or because that one's easy to make, and also to make these suits, you need to have this one first. But something that I actually learned in my series is that you can actually repair suits instead of having to rebuild a whole new one. So luckily I found that out. So that's good. Yeah, so to make this, it is, let me find that recipe. Okay, so to make it, it is this. This is how you make the boots. You have to get a suit maker, then you put the materials, then you put these materials in it in this exact order. It has to be in this exact order. Okay? Exactly. If it isn't, then you're screwed. Okay, so you did it in that exact order, and then for the pants, it's the same thing, just more material, or more tripolymer. For the chest plate, it's the same thing, just a little bit more tripolymer, and then for the mask, it's the same thing as the boots. So yeah, so that's how you make that. Now to make season 2/3, you need to have season 1 suit, and it can't be damaged at all. So, which luckily you can repair it, like I said. So you get the season 1 suit, you put it in this exact order to make the season 2 mask, and then it's like this for the chest plate, then like that for the pants, and then like this for the boots. Now for season 4 or Future Flash, almost called season 3, it takes season 2's mask or whatever. It can't be damaged at all, like I said, can't be damaged. And then it takes 5 gold and 5 tripolymer, and then it's like this for the chest plate, like this for the pants, and then like this for the boots. And keep in mind, you have to do this in a suit maker. In case you don't know how to make a suit maker, it is like this. This is how you make a suit maker. You need to have 5 osmium plates, which takes a total of 10 osmium. And the way you make that is by doing that. Then to make a LV capacitor, it takes that. And then it's the same thing with iron plates, just the hammer and iron ingots, same thing with copper plates as well. And then you need to have a basic circuit, which takes this to wire coppering, takes that. And then to get the armored upgrade stand, it's just one armor stand with iron ingots and iron plates. I don't think I have to show the armor stand. I hope not, but I'll show it anyways. It's like that. So yeah, now I am going to show off all the speeds of the suits and all of their abilities, because I am. Wait, am I? Okay, I am at level. Wait, hold on, let me double check. Customize. Wait, no, wrong one. Abilities. Okay, I'm level 30. So this is where you see your levels, and then this is where all of your abilities are that you unlock. You can only have so many abilities without a suit, which is why you need to get suits. Without suits, you can't use all the abilities, which is something that I kind of don't like, because I kind of prefer to be able to use every ability. But I mean, I guess it'd be a little too overpowered, because then you wouldn't never need to have a suit. Well, except for friction, which, by the way, if you run too fast, you will catch on fire. I think it's like if you run, like double tap, or if you sprint while you're at speed level 4, you catch on fire. If you just walk normally at level 3, or I think you can sprint at level 3, you're fine. Just don't jump. And then, yeah, so customizer, this is where you can change your lightning or your trail. Standard is basically where it's like, I guess I'll just show you it. Standard is like this. Oh, I always go into the wrong one. Particles is like this. Electricity is like this. So whenever you get close to blocks, there's a little bit of electricity that touches it. So that's and then also I'm done speed level 4 because I'm game mode. And then lightning is what almost every suit has, which is this. I like the electricity the most. It's just that I wish it had regular lightning trail without the giant, I don't know, rectangle or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna show them all off in order, obviously. So season 1 has the abilities to, well, the only ability you gain out of it is phasing. Now, if you look on the left side, you can see all of your abilities. V is how you activate your speed. Well, this is just for me because I have the ability, or I have the key set to certain things. It'll tell you what key does what though. So for me, V is to activate speed, X and C is to increase and decelerate. And then that little guy that's running up some bricks, that's wall run. So you'll unlock that, I believe, at level 5. If not, then it's level 10. Also, I should probably set a marker here really quick. Give me a second. I need to. Should I just set my spawn point? What am I doing? Spawn point. Hopefully it's set. If not, then I'll have to. Yeah. So, to phase, you just press whatever button is right next to it, which is F for me. So you do that, and then if it doesn't work, just back away from the wall a little bit, and then run back into it. Cause yeah, for some reason, like if you're too close to the wall, it won't let you phase. I don't know why. Oh, by the way, don't ask me why there are tapes everywhere. I think it's just because this is this is for an older Minecraft version. I don't know. But yeah, so the maximum speed that the season 1 suit can go, if you're at max level, is 3. The speed levels that it gives you is 3. It gives you 3 total speed, or 3 extra speed levels, which means you can go to a speed level max of 8 if you're at level 1 and you have the suit. You go to a speed level of 8. So this is what it looks like whenever you run, and then if you run first person, it's like this. And then if you're level 30, which by the way, to go slow motion, you have to be at level 30, which is something I also don't like, but then yeah, it is a little overpowered, so yeah. So you just press B or whatever button it is, and then you go into slow motion. So whenever you're in slow motion, obviously any person other than a speedster is a little, like, they won't be moving very fast, but, or at least to you they won't be. And then yeah, so that I'm gonna show off that wall running ability here in a second once I find a good or decently sized building. So alright, so this one seems pretty good. So let me go on the speed level 1, that way I can show it off a little bit better. Alright, so by the way, this can be on any wall or any block. So I'm just gonna do it in slow motion, that way you guys can see it. So what you do is you need to make sure you have the ability, but once you have the ability, you jump on a wall and you run forward, and it lets you run up it. Sadly, you can't run down, so you will have to fall down it. And it depending on what level of speed you have, say that I'm at speed level 1 and I fall off this building right here. I'm probably gonna take fall damage, or I'm gonna take some fall damage. But if I was at maximum speed, or if I was at speed level like 20, for example, I wouldn't take any fall damage. So the amount of fall damage you take depends on how high your speed level is, and also how high up you are. So yeah, but Yeah, and then I guess I'll try and show water running. I can find some water. So, I don't know if I'll be able to find any water, but I'll try. Over here. Here we go. Alright, so the way that you run on water is you have to be Minecraft sprinting with your speed activated, and your speed has to be at the least level 5. The way you can tell that you have water running enabled is on the little sidebar, it'll show up. So speed level 1, don't have it. Speed level 2, don't have it. Speed level 3, don't have it. Speed level 4, don't have it. Speed level 5, I have it on that little sidebar, which means I can run on water at least, you have to be at least speed level 5. So any other speed higher than that is good. So what you do is you just, by the way, I'm going to do it on speed level 5, that way it's just so hard to do this at maximum speed. So what you do is you have to be Minecraft sprinting with your speed at speed level 5. So you just Minecraft sprint, and you can run on water. So it's pretty freaking cool. It is a good way of traveling if there's a lot of water around you. You just have to make sure that you did a good enough run, or you need to make sure you did a good running start, depending on how good you are at using this mod. I wouldn't say that I'm the best. I wouldn't say that I can like do anything with this mod in like half a second, or like I'm not saying that I can run on water at maximum speed, or I don't know. Basically, this mod is a little difficult to use depending on how much you've used it. Since I've been using this mod for a while, so I kind of know, so I'm kind of used to doing everything, so I can like run on water really quickly and stuff. But yeah, also let's do skill. Hopefully it works. Yeah, so I don't have this suit anymore, but yeah. So now we're doing on to season 2/3. Now this suit has almost every single ability. There's like some suits have special abilities, so only they have, but this suit has every single universal ability, I guess I should say. Let me just put this back. So this suit can phase, run water, even run water. Yeah, this suit has every universal speedster ability. Also, now that I have it, I'm going to set a nice little portal or breach here. So let's call it area. So yeah. So with this suit, you can phase, you can throw lightning, you can create a time remnant, and you can also go through breaches. So I already showed off phasing, so I don't need to show that off again. Also, I'm gonna go in the speed level 1 really quick. Oh, 1. I just this. So yeah, so the throw lightning, it's very difficult. I still have not mastered this yet. I actually don't know if you can master it. I'm pretty sure it's all based on luck. But basically, the way that you throw lightning is you have to be Minecraft sprinting. You can be at any speed level. I prefer level 1 just because it's a little bit easier, but yeah. So you Minecraft sprint, and then you have to jump, and then punch, and it should throw lightning. If you don't see it, that means that you either got in the way of it, and you got hit by it, or you just got in the way of it, and it didn't do anything. I'm in game mode 1, so I didn't get hit by it, but yeah, so I'm gonna go in speed level 2, go to the side, and wait. Yeah. It's very difficult to use. I honestly have no idea. The only way I've ever pulled it off is by getting hit by someone and then throwing it. Or not throwing it, but like pressing left click. That's the only way that I've ever hit someone or something with it. So yeah, now to create a time remnant, which is basically a clone of you, you have to be at speed level 8 at least. So the way you do it is you can just be standing or you can be running. It doesn't really matter. You just press whatever button it's set to. Mine is set to G, and opens up a portal, and you come through. So yeah, so it has this clone has obviously the same skin as you, the same suit that you're wearing, and it also follows you around. So I'm gonna see. Alright, I can just do this actually. So let's see, I need to spawn. I'll spawn in a monster. Monster, where are the fucking things? Oh, they're over here. Wait, no, they're not. Wait, what? Where's the spawn eggs? Oh, they combined the thing. Okay, that's weird. Let's go ahead and spawn in, like, spawn something a little strong. Spawn in a blaze. So let's do spawn in a blaze. Alright, so say that I want him to attack him. Or say that I did attack. He should, I think, attack the person or the thing that attacked you. But if you attack something else, oh by the way, Black Flash is the one, and then yeah, so it'll attack him. Yeah, so Black Flash is something that spawns in whenever you create a time remnant. After a set amount of time, he will spawn in and try to kill you. But since I'm a name of 1, he can't. But yeah, so my time remnant is gonna fight him. He's probably gonna lose. Not gonna lie, but you never know. So who will win, Black Flash or Time Remnant? I'm voting Black Flash. Oh, okay, never mind. Then one punch. Oh wait, one punch. Yeah. So you used to be able to make time remnants turn against each other, which I kind of hated, but now you can't. So yeah. Now the last ability is the dimensional breach or the breach or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So the way that you do this is, by the way, you have to have quite a bit of distance between. You have to have a pretty good amount of flat land. Otherwise, I don't really know what'll happen. Because I've tried it in my Speedster survival, whenever I'm in a cave or something, it didn't really work out. So what you do is you press the button that it's set to, mine is set to H. The breach will spawn in. You run into the breach, and it goes to wherever you have it set. The way that you set it is by holding Shift and H, and you add a to add a waypoint. You click on Add Waypoint. Whenever you add a waypoint, let's do this. It's on the list or whatever, but if you had one before, it won't. This one won't select it, or this one won't be selected. But you can select it if you double click on it. If you double left click, it'll select it, and then you can go to whichever one you want. That's something that's pretty cool. Yeah, and then yeah, so that's all the abilities of season 2/3, and then season 4, I'm pretty sure has the same exact stuff, except he just runs faster. Also, I'm like, oh, pressing Z. Yeah, so obviously as each suit, obviously in the show, as the seasons go, he was able to go faster. In season 1, he went, or with the season 1 suit, you go up to speed level 13. With season 2/3, I think you go 15, and then with season 4, you go with 17 without any enhancements or anything. So let me just, yeah, he has all the same abilities, just he runs faster, and also, in my opinion, I like this suit a little bit more. Well, I mean, my favorite suit is the season 1 because I love the red emblem. But if this one had a red emblem, this one would be my favorite, without a doubt. Yeah, so he just runs faster. That's all this one really does. Now you are able to also, you are able to give yourself tachyons, which I will show off in a later episode, if you guys want. So yeah, you are able to increase your speed with tachyons, or you can increase it with velocity 9, which will kill you after 5 minutes. So yeah, but yeah, that'll I guess that'll do it for this episode of the the Flash Minecraft Flash mod review. Anyways, if you guys like this, then make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more content. Than myself. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a nice day. As always, goodbye. Peace.